Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let me give you a quick recap about what we learned in our previous session. In our previous session, we learned about application of railings for the staircases in the building plan, application of floors and doors for the balcony in the building plan, application of boundaries for the balcony in the building plan, application of sunshades in the building plan. With this, let's begin with our guidance session.
So this was our project on which we were working on yesterday. Let's brush up what we have studied till now. First of all, we saw types of model lines like straight line, arcs, circles, pentagons, hexagons, and spine, which was very important, ellipse and pick lines. Okay, then we have studied about how to make plinth levels, how to select levels, how to define units on which you will be working on, how to define levels on which you will be working on by going into elevations and different elements of a construction project. Okay, so I would just like to add some things which I forgot yesterday. First of all, there are some shortcuts which are very useful. So the first shortcut which we also used yesterday was UN. This is for units, to define the units on which we will be working on, right? Then when we will hover over to all the different systems, we will get their shortcuts, like the shortcut for wall is WA, for door is DR, window is WN, component is CM. Okay, so you can use these softwares while you are working so that your time is saved. Now, in our yesterday plan, I had made some changes while after our session. So those changes are that, first of all, I have made another balcony so that there is a good air circulation. I've changed the window types because I don't like that mesh in the window. And I have made a curved balcony. I will show how to do this. So first of all, we have to make a floor for that. When we were on our first floor, we haven't made this yet. Okay, so let me delete it so that it will be more clear to you. Now, to make a curved floor, what I did was, first I have selected this boundary line on which I have to make the balcony floor. And then I have deleted this line because here I want a curved line. And then I've selected this start and radius arc. In this, we have to select the starting point, the ending point, and then we can adjust the radius of that arc. Okay, so this is how you can adjust the radius of that arc after selecting the starting and end points. And it's pretty much it. Now, as I can see, my floor is my actual floor, which was the interior one. It ends around in the middle of this wall. So I'll just extend this so that it seems like a seamless floor. Okay, and then click right. And this is how we can make a curved floor. We can make different types of floors. We can make circulars. All we can do through model line option. Okay, so that floor will look like this. And then I have also applied a railing. So for the railing, we have to do the same thing. For example, if I'll delete this one, and then I'll again make the railing for you guys. Here I have to provide a railing. I'll go to the railing, and then I'll select the type of railing which I want. So I want a glass panel bottom fill. And from the midpoint of this wall, I'll make the railing. I'll select it till here. Then I'll go to the start and radius arc. I'll select the starting point, the ending point will be this, and then I'll create the radius like this. Okay, and that's it. Now you just click right and my railing is already made. I can see it. Now I can see some offset so that the railing is above the wall level. So I'll give it some offset of say 6 inches. Okay. Now on our first floor, I have also divided the rooms into dressing areas and washrooms, so that we don't have to waste time again on placing walls, because it's just how you place your walls and how much area, what is the planning you are doing for your whole area. Okay, so now we will try to apply some basic furniture systems so that we can do some interior modeling also. Okay, for that we have to go to component, load family, and here yesterday when we were seeing doors and windows, there are other different things which we can apply. For example, furniture. So here you will get beds, seating, storage, tables and all. For example, there are different type of beds like a bed box. This is a bunk bed, hospital beds, shakers, standard size beds. You will get all these type of preloaded families when you will install your Revit. Even if it is a student version or a purchase version has more loaded families. You have different type of seatings like benches, chairs, couch, and so that you can use these in your furniture systems. You have storage options also available like 2 and 3 and 4 cabinet drawers, computer tables, and different type of cabinets. I'll also tell you how to download more Revit family models from different type of websites which are already available, and they are free of cost. You have different type of tables and all other furniture systems. And also when you will go into specialty equipment, you will get more different type of things like a library tables, library sections. You will get elevators if you want to apply in a commercial project. You will get different domestic furniture systems like cooktop units, dishwashers, kitchenettes, and refrigerators, different type washing machines. All you will get in furniture systems of specialty equipment. Okay, you will also get escalators. There is a different family section for that. You will get some different fire escape signs, and there are a lot of things you can get from this family templates. Like you will get different type of columns, chamfered, architectural, round, and then you can get different type of masses. You can get these type of arcs. If you want to decorate your structure's roof with a dome, you will get a dome. You can also make your own dome. I'll tell you how to do that with massing and site options. Okay, so let's try to add some furniture to my bedroom and living room. So first I'll go to furniture. I'll go to beds. I'll add this bed box here. I can also change it to different side, like I want a twin bed, double bed, or queen bed. I'll go to the queen since the room size is bigger. Here I'll place my bed system, and now I need some bed tables, bedside tables. So I can find them here. This looks good. I'll get different sizes when I'll go to type of. So this I think is a bit bigger size. I'll select this one. I'll put one here and one here. Okay. Now again I have some more things to add. I have to add some seatings, like first of all I have to add some table. I'll add this round table. This is quite big. Okay, this is the smallest one we have. Okay. There are more different table family templates like this one. This is perfect. I'll add this at this side. Or this side maybe. This is good. And then I'll add some chairs. In the seatings I can use different type of chairs. I like this one. It's kind of a single couch system. It's too big. I'll add this here for sitting purposes. A bit here. And there are small chairs which I want to add here. So this one if I add here, it might look good. One here and one on this side. Even after placing the components, we can move them. Suppose I want to move it more towards the wall, I can select all these three, then use move command and then select any one edge and move to the reference point on which I want to move it, like this. Okay. I can also add different components which are in a washroom. So for that you have to go to load families. Architectural fixtures. Okay. For that you have to go to load family. Then you have to go to plumbing. You have to go to architectural. Then you can use even the equipments like a water heater, or in fixtures you can get different type of bathtubs, like this one I want to add. So I'll add this one here. Then there are other templates like drains. This is a drainage mark only, 2D mark. Then you have sinks. These type of sinks you can also add in kitchen. I want to add one for my washroom, so I'll add this round one here at this end. I'll leave some space for some things to keep, and then I can also add water closets. I have to just go to family, load family, and then there are these water closets here. This is a 3D model, so I'll add this one. So if I add it here, and then I can keep this area as a shower area. And now it depends on the client. If you don't want a bathtub, then there will be a pretty much good space in your washroom. So it depends on them or how you are designing it. If you want a more spacious washroom and you want both shower area as well as water closets as well as bathtub as well as a sink, then probably you have to make it like you have to expand the area. Instead of this dressing area, I would involve this in washroom only. So that depends. Also, I can also see all these things in 3D. If I go to the 3D view of what I have actually added in this my project. So this is how it will look. These are the bedside tables. This is the sofa set. This is the bed. This is the bathtub, and that's pretty much it. I have also this type of doors you will find. I'll tell you how to download them because they have a panel which is a bit translucent, which looks good in interior projects. And then I have given this area as a dry area. So for that I don't need these walls because it's a dry area, dry clothes. So I'll just remove the walls and give them a good boundary of 3 to 4 feet. Okay. Here it is. Now if we'll go and see in the 3D view, it'll look like this. For that, I'll use I'll create a different wall. I'll go to the wall, edit type, duplicate, and I'll write dry area boundary wall. Okay, click OK. Width is same. Click OK. Go to the first floor, select the type of wall, and now I'll show you. Since I have created a 4-inch wall on the dry area, I'll keep the height of wall to somewhat 3 feet. But there's one thing, our floor is not going up to the wall. So what we can do is, in these type of situations, when your wall width is actually less than the outer wall, then you can select the floor, go to the top view, or you can go to the first floor if this is better in visibility, and select the wall, and you can again make the boundaries from where you want them to be. So my wall outer line is this. So I'll make the floor boundary from here to here and select right. Now it will be very clearly fitting my dry area. Okay, here also it is. I'll change this to, I'll go to the first floor. Take the line tool, join these two lines, and that's it. If you'll go to the 3D view now, it will be very clearly visible. Okay, I'll again put a normal, we don't need any railing here. This one is good enough. Okay, now let's move towards the roof or of the house. Okay, So there is this option called roof. So nowadays we need some space on our terrace to move around. Okay, so we don't create a whole roof. So what you will do in a roof floor, first of all, I'll increase the heights of the walls or copy the walls which I want to take to the roof level. Okay, so that will be this one, maybe this one, and this one, and also this one. These walls I want to take to the roof level. Okay, so I'll copy them, Control C. I'll go to my roof level and I'll paste them aligned to current views. So all these walls have came. Now this door right now I don't want. I'll delete them. I'll reduce this wall size till here. I'll join this to this. Okay, and all the boundary walls also I want to keep, like this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, so now I'll copy all this, Control C. I'll go to the roof level and I'll paste align to current views. Okay, and when I'll go and see in the 3D view, so look like this. I don't want this. I'll delete this. No windows. Alright. Delete all this. Okay. Go to the view tab. There is this option called tile windows. When you are working on 3D as well as 2D models, so you can make two tiled windows to reduce the time you are wasting in going again and again on different type of floors. So I'll reduce this floor plan of roof. Right now I don't need it. Plinth I don't need it. First floor also right now I don't need it. This, and I'll go to, this is the 3D view tile I want to work. If you will download later versions of Revit like which came after 2017, 18, 19, 20 or 21, they already have the tile option here in this panel. So you don't need to create all these tiles, but since I am using on 2017, I can create these tiles, and along with this I want roof level. Okay, so I'll create two tiles so that my work be faster and more efficient. When I have a time constraint, I work with these tiles so that I can see two things at once. So now I have to reduce the, first of all I have to split these walls here. Expand this wall to here, little bit, so that these two walls look alike. I'll unlock it so that I can displace them. I can remove the constraints like this. I can separate these two walls. Now all these boundary walls, I will change their height to 3 feet. I'll reduce the size of this wall. I'll mix this one with this, and then our top floor will look like this. Now we just have to go to floor roof, create a floor. We'll go to architecture, we'll go to floor, we'll select this line option since it has a lot of curves and turns, and then we'll draw the floor line by line from here to here. Okay, now if we'll go to the 3D view, our roof will look something like this. Now what we have to do is select this and then go to filter, check none, and then remember we have made one shaft yesterday, shaft openings. Select it, press apply, select OK, and then increase the size of shaft so that these stairs are, the floor doesn't catch the stairs. Okay, now what we have to do is either we can remove these walls, but I would like rather keep them so that it is not open and we can create a roof over it. I'll just go to doors option and I'll put a door. I have different type of doors. This door I will put here. I'll go to the roof and I'll select a door on this side. Like this. That's it. We have our roof, our doors. If you want, you can provide a railing over here, but I don't think it is required. You can all time increase the height of the walls if you think you need to increase them. Let's make it 4 feet since 4 feet. Okay, can anytime increase the size of height of walls. And now I'll show you how to create a roof. Now in this part we have to create a roof. So I'll go to the roof level, which is right here. Then I'll go to roof option. Now in roof option you have different type of roof which you can create, either roof by a footprint or by extrusions, by face. You can create soffit also, which I have showed you how to do it by walls. You can also create by roof by soffit. There are different options you can create them. Then you have roof by fascia, and then you have roof cutters. So I will see first roof by footprint. We'll go to the square rectangle option, create this roof. Now in this you can see there are small right angle triangles. So these are angles on the roof. If you will select right, and then you will always get a check like, would you like to attach the highlighted walls to the roof? Right now, generally I make it, I don't select it yes, because I like to personalize it. Now the roof is created on the floor level. You have to give it some offset. So for example, our wall height is 10 feet. I'll give a 10 feet offset. Base offset is 10 feet. And press enter. So this is how we can create a roof here. Now if you don't want all the sides on some angle, you can again select it and then go to our roof plan and then select one side on which you don't want, and you can turn off the define slopes. Suppose if these two sides you have turned off the define slopes and then you have pressed right or enter, then your roof will look something like this. Okay, and then if you attach this wall, like this wall, if you attach top to this roof, then it will be closed. This is how you can make a roof. Okay, let's detach the wall from this roof and delete it. Now I'll just show you another type of roof, roof by extrusion. These two are the main types which you will be using. In this you have to pick a plane. So I will pick this plane as my floor. I'll set the offset as at 10 feet. Then I will make a roof. For example, I want to make a curved roof. So I'll select this spline option, which I have told you. I can make it like this. This is how I want to make my roof. For example, I'll select the right option and then I'll get a curved roof here. I just have to reduce its size from here to here, and that's it. And then I have to select the walls, this one and this one, and attach to this roof. The walls will be attached. Okay, so this is how you can make different type of roofs and attach the walls, so the walls will directly mold themselves in the profile of that roof. Okay, let's delete this, and it's already 6:35. Let's take the doubt session right now. Ma'am, shall we take the doubt session right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So our first doubt is, we are using table sided with walls. I mean only two legs, and and the larger side is supported through wall. Yes, you can do that. You can mold elements as you like. That I showed you the different type of furniture systems which were already available in Revit family. You can mold your own component. That I will show after the roof, how to mold your own component on however you want. It might be a simply supported, it can be a overhanging section. You can mold anything through how to mold the component. That I will show you after this roof. Then second doubt is, how can we provide rain roof with rainwater duct. Exactly. Now suppose on the roof section, I have created a roof. Okay, a rectangular one without any slopes. I'll go to the 3D view. I'll select its offset to 10 feet. Now I can go to the roof option, go to roof gutter, and I can create these rainwater ducts on the sides of the roof. For that, first of all, you have to select the roof. Then only you can create these rainwater ducts here, and then you can go to the plumbing systems, and for that you have to take this project in MEP template, and then you can create a whole pipeline system for rainwater harvesting. Okay, now our third doubt is how to design plumbing electrical work. Okay, so that is a very huge thing. This course is limited to Revit architecture, but yes, you can do electrical, plumbing, all type of works. But for that you have to join a Revit MEP course. I'll discuss that. We would keep that course in our masterclass 3.0 if required. But yes, you can do a lot of things. You can even do, like, if you'll go to the structural panel, you can use trusses and beam systems, columns. But this all comes under, if I'll try to make beams or all here in this architectural template, there will be a lot of difficulties which I will have to face. For that, I have to shift this project to the architectural or MEP type of template, and then I can work on electrical, mechanical, plumbing systems. Can I measure how many bricks sand used in Revit softwares? Yes, that you can do, but that is done by making like schedules and all the material schedules. But it's a very huge topic and it takes a lot of time to develop a schedule, because you have to create a whole house, you have to apply all type of materials in that, you have to define, you have to go into edit types, and then you have to define all type of materials in that, what type of coatings you are going to use, how many bricks you will keep, and that you have to decide for a single amount of element, and then the whole project's quantities can be calculated through that. But it's a very huge topic. Then we have number of bricks and aggregates. Exactly, that's the same thing. You can do that, but for that there is a different section. You have to create the whole project, and then you have to go in different, you have to select a lot of schedules, you have to go in this schedule, and then you have to check schedules or oblique quantities. In that you have to select different type of systems you have used. For example, I have used doors. Now if I want to count only the number of doors, so I'll select count here, then I'll select family here. Then for that you have to create the whole project. All the your informations which you have applied in the project should be correct and up to date. And then, for example, suppose with these two only I make a schedule, then I can see I have this type of families I have already used in my project. Now in that you can also use different type of parameters, but you have to apply all the materials, and after that only you will be able to do that. Okay. Then we have found out how can we provide solar panels on the roof. Okay, so basically if you want to provide the solar panels, you won't get them in Revit library as a inbuilt thing, but you can download the solar panels or their elements from different type of free websites, which I will show you at the later part or the last closing session of this course. And then how can we provide opened doors and windows. open doors and windows you cannot provide because all the doors are basically closed in this. But yes, suppose if this window, for example, if this door, okay, I want to change some things in this door, so it's a family only, so I can go to the family and edit that parts of the door. I can even edit this material of which the door is made and change it to aluminum or something else. Okay, so that we will learn in how to change families just after this doubt session. And how show the parts of roof, for example, purlin truss, that are purlins and trusses, those are considered in structural, so you have to take a Revit structural course for that. In architectural course we don't use trusses and all, but yes, in structural templates you can do that.
If you like the video, press the like button and share it with your friends. And for more such informative content, please press the bell icon and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.